Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back in Rival Stars. So about a month ago, Rival Stars added some new coats into the game in terms of patterns, which I haven't seen yet. These include the Appaloosa Band, the Half Appaloosa, the Pintaloosa Vest, the Peacock Appaloosa, Arched Pintaloosa, Heavy Dapples, Twin Leopard, Swirling Overo, Frame Overo, Tovero, Pinto Splash, Frosty Pinto, Winged Pinto, and Blanket Rabicano. So we're going to have a look at those now. So the first one obviously is the Appaloosa Band. This one I quite like. It kind of reminds me of like Galloway cattle, the particular way that it's sort of marked. Minus the spots because they don't have the spots, but that's quite nice. The next one is the Half Appaloosa. This I quite like. I think I would probably still prefer the blanket, where it's just the back here rather than the legs as well, but still quite nice. So Pintaloosa Vest now. I'm not sure if we'll find this one. This one, I think, is... Yes, Heavy Dapples is one that is included. So this is the Heavy Dapple, which I think, compared to the regular Dapples, is quite interesting. I quite like that. There are some new ones in the Overo, which is the Swirling Overo, which this is one. This I really like. This is really nice. This is probably one of my favourites, actually, so far. Because it kind of reminds me of, like, it's almost like it's got a skull, the way that it's marked, or like a skeleton like. So I quite like this one here. The next one would be the Frame Overo. This one's nice. I don't like it as much as the last one, but it is quite cute. I like that pattern. Here's the Twin Leopard. This is really odd, this one, actually. I don't know what I think of this one. It is a little bit strange looking, but it's an interesting pattern all the same. They did add a Tovero as well. So there's the Tovero. Don't like that as much as the Swirling Overo, but it's still nice. I do like that pattern. So we have those ones. Now the next one that we should have, if we can find it. Okay, this is one. This is the Peacock Appaloosa. It's very unusual. It kind of reminds me of like bacteria or mold or something. That's kind of what that coat reminds me of a little bit. Then we have the Arched Pintaloosa. This is one of the new coats as well. This kind of reminds me more of like a Dalmatian nearly. The way it's got all these bigger spots up here. But this one's quite nice. Not my favourite, but yeah. So we've had a look at most of the coats so far. I think there's just a few left to look at. So there's the Pintaloosa Vest. So this is one that they've added as well, which is quite nice actually. I like that one. Ah, there's the Pinto Splash. That's quite cute. That kind of reminds me of one of the Star Stable horses. The quarter horse, a little bit. The old one, I think. Quite like that. Not the, I think it's Gem 2. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the one. We also have a Frosty Pinto. This is nice. This is nice. I like this too. There's a Winged Pinto. Ooh, I quite like that pattern. It's quite interesting. Now the last one that we have to look at is the Blanket Rabicano. There we go. Oh, that's really cool. That's interesting pattern there. So those are all of the new ones. As I said, the Appaloosa Band, the Half Appaloosa, the Pintaloosa Vest, the Peacock Appaloosa, Arched Pintaloosa, Heavy Dapples, Twin Leopard, Swirling Overo, Frame Overo, Tovero, Pinto Splash, Frosty Pinto, Winged Pinto, and Blanket Rabicano. My personal favourite is definitely still, I think, out of everything that we looked at, the Swirling Overo. That's my favourite. We'll go back to it. But you can let me know down in the comments which is your favourite out of all of the new coats that we looked at. Swirling Overo. That's my favourite. That one's the prettiest in my opinion. Okay, so now that we've looked at all of the new coats, let's go back to the story. Okay, let's go ahead and collect our payouts. We should have a good amount of payouts here to collect. Yes, we do. Okay, can we do any upgrades in here? No. Okay. Storehouse. We upgrade in here? Nope, can't do that. Okay. Right. Let's go in here, see what we can do. Okay, so we've upgraded a full stall to tier 18, so we'll collect that. Megan's excited. She's been egging me daily. Okay. Right, and then we've got both of those done, so we can collect those from Francis. The meditation class has helped a lot. I feel much calmer. Okay, there's the rewards done on that. Right, so unexpected recourse. Hello again. I'm not going to go easy on you, just so you know, but if you're around afterwards, I'd like to chat. Okay, so Lincoln Abbey, we need to race there and place first, so we have to beat him. Can't lose that. Then we've got this from TJ, so run 150,000 meters over multiple races. I had already started that, so there's not very much to go. One more race will finish that. Then we have gains and increments, so we're going to be facing some formidable horses in upcoming races. So we got to train up to level 38 and then upgrade the training facilities. We'll start with that one because obviously if we're going to get anywhere we need to go ahead and do that. With some expensive upgrades, TJ. This better be worth it. For sure. Okay. Right, how does that all look now? Recycle the water in the equine pool. Okay, right. So that's that one done. That's all the work done. Can I ask a huge favour? You know I never asked for anything, but can you help me with my aunt's dad? I'll pay it back, I promise. Oh, TJ. I'm sure we can free up some funds for you, Trenton. With all the advice your aunt's given us, how could we not? Thank you so much. I'm not crying. You're crying. I really appreciate this. Thank you. Okay. So, we have just this stuff to do. I think we'll do this one first. We'll get that one out of the way. Okay, so that's that race out of the way. So that will have validated that one for us. I think we also got a daily, but it looks a bit. I'll quickly go collect the daily first. Right, what do we get? Ah, skill. Okay. The skills are always handy. I like having them. Right. TJ. Good stuff out there. Sophie, have you spoken to Francis recently? Yeah, I just saw him. He's doing alright. I'll continue to keep an eye on him. That's good. I've been really worried. You and me both. Okay, right. So we have a new one. Plays first 15 times in races. Okay. Train this as well. See, I have a funny feeling if I do this, then immediately I'll have to, like, train a horse in certain skills again, which always seems to happen to me. So I don't really want to train Miracle right now. I'll have a look and see how much of a chance Miracle has against Richard. Let's have a look. Miracle, you're just a little bit behind, but the horse is also capped. Let's give you an extra skill that'll maybe help you win this. Final charge, 15% max speed when sprinting. Let's go with this. Oh, I can't give it to you because you're in a back position. Ah. Right. That's annoying. Can you have that? I think I can give them this at the very least. Still very little chance, but here, that's all we can do. Right, let's go and try and beat Richard.
Cascade, once again in the front
Hamster Cascade, get back here. I'm gonna have to go earlier than him because he's literally so darn fast.
Hamster Cascade in first
oh
position.
My god.
Mysterious Miracle, not happy where
good.
it is. Active Ambition, next.
Right, Richard's kind of far behind me, but... Right, let's go.
It's Hamster Cascade. Mysterious
Hamster Cascade's gonna kick my butt.
Next, it's Active Ambition. In the Hamster Cascade.
Yep, we lost the Hamster Cascade. We beat Richard, but that doesn't count, I don't think, because we had to be first. Yeah.
Mysterious Miracle. Third at the
that was disappointing. Let's have a look. I need to go collect these. Right, well we're gonna have to do that again. That was a disaster. Yeah, no. We won, but we did not beat him. Right. Train a horse to level 38 speed. I think we'll go and do this first. Oh, actually, no. Do you know what? We had foals that were ready. We'll go and meet the new foals in the off chance that we breed something really, really good that we could train up to use. Do I have enough stalls? I have one. Right, who of you lot was I not keeping, is the question. Right, let me have a look at you. Okay, so this horse does not have perfect stats, but it's a firm front runner. The next one is a back runner. So I'd rather sell this one. So we'll sell that one. Because the stats just aren't as good there. We now have 2 empty boxes. So I suppose checking to see what the other ones all have. Not great stats, but interesting pattern for middle position. It's probably the weakest in terms of stats so far. Daisy. I'd rather keep that other one, even though the stats on this are a little bit better, but we'll hold off for the moment. Medium front runner. We'll sell this one. Right. We have enough space for all of our foals now. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, that one's kind of cute. I was hoping for a slightly different pattern, but it is kind of cute. Stats are terrible though. Right. Okay. It's quite a cute horse, it's terrible stats. See what Velvet Purpose gives us. Oh! Literally the same one. Right, oh, that's much better stats. Much better stats. Okay. We'll go with that one. That I'll keep out of the 2. That one can stay, the other one can go. And then we have, right, let's see. Right, sell you. Firm front runner, but the stats are awful. Unfortunately. And then we have Colourful Cipher. Let's see what we get from Colourful Cipher. Well, I'm not sure what this is, actually, this pattern. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Not great stats, though. No, that one can go. Okay, so here we have finished and got 15 places and races, so we'll go ahead and collect that from Francis. Excellent, this was just what I needed. Okay, and then the other thing we need to do is, say, breeder by a mare, breeder by a stallion. Well, we can do that, and then we've got this to do, which I've already gone ahead while I was doing those 15 races and trained up one of the foals, Chaotic Crow. So we'll go ahead and we'll train them to the required level. So we've got 2 possible options here. If it asks us to do something else, you know, we've got 2 horses here that could easily go to level 40. Right, okay, collect that. Now we'll really be able to stick it to Richard, although I'm confused. Do we still hate him? He's gonna need to offer more than an apology if he wants to make things right. But I don't know. Maybe he doesn't seem so bad now. Okay. So breeder by a mare, breeder by a stallion. Right, well let's have a look at the market out of curiosity. Let's refresh that, see if there's anything interesting that might be. We'll refresh this a few times, just the off chance. Stats aren't great on that. Stats aren't bad on that one. But the speed's not great. See, that's better, but I'm only really interested if they have like a really interesting coat pattern. No. Terrible stats. Terrible. Ooh. 2 good stats and 1 terrible stat. Right, we'll buy that one. May not even use it, but let's see. Okay. Right, let's go out of there. Stables, let's have a look at this one. Right. Soft back, no, terrible. I really probably shouldn't have bothered with that one. Some interesting coats there. Not as keen on this side, but because there's too much bay. And Typically if there's one bay horse in there, then all we seem to get is bay foals. On top of that, so... I'm gonna keep Vertigo. This one probably could go because, although it's a Rabicano and it's quite nice, the track surface preference isn't really ideal. Bye, Daffodil. Alright, so we've got a good range of horses in here. Very soft middle. Based on the preferences, we'll sell that one as well. I love the coat, but try and say medium front. That's okay. Very soft front. We have better right now with that, so that one could go. I quite like Miracle. We'll keep Miracle for now. We've bred a few out of Popcorn Moon, so we'll sell. We've had a few now with that one, so. Stats, track preferences are great though, so that one could go as well. This is for no, that could go just based on the. I love the coat, but just not for the stats on top of it. Firm back position preference. This one's better, so we'll go with selling that one. Cypher, really lovely stats on Cypher, but just really bad preferences on track surface. We'll sell Velvet as well. I want to try and get rid of anything that I'm not particularly keen on the Alright, well that one we'll just hold on to for the moment. We're going to keep Vertigo. Alright, so we're down to 8 horses now, so we have a much better sort of set now of different horses. So we could go ahead and we'll breed some. Because we now have the space. Right, did we upgrade all of these stalls? This one we did not upgrade, okay. Now they're all upgraded. So, let's go ahead and we'll do this now. We'll see what we can breed. Okay, so we have 4 mares, and let's see what studs there are. Speed on that one's so bad. Right, well let's go have a look at our own here. I don't think we have much in the way of stallions left. Vertigo we're not using, because Vertigo's purely just there for racing. Fancy Fiction and Chaotic. Crow. Set this one as stud. Also have this one. Actually, do you know what? We'll try this one. If it's awful, then we can just, you know, sell it. Right, so we'll try a few with our own stud here. Okay, so that's probably going to make more of the same, to be honest. See what else we have this one. That might be an improvement on their stats. What have we got? You two. This one's a better stats, so we'll try those 3. Alright, let's go ahead and skip because we have enough money to do so. So let's see if we breed a mare or something. Oh! We've got a bay, which is really not what I wanted. I probably would say that's coming from the stallion side. It is a mare, so I think that will at least have done the objective for us. Kind of reminds me of Frost on that one. Right, let's have a look here. So we've done those. Okay, so my mate Davo doesn't quite have the money yet. Typical. But look, we should hold on to those horses anyway. He's good for it, I promise. Right. So this is the last thing we need to do. I don't know if this will unlock some more or whether it'll take us to level 19. Out of all 3 of our horses here, it's still Miracle who's the best chance. Because Crow just isn't as good. in speed, but they do have sprint energy and acceleration, which is a little bit better, but they're both capped. But it's saying that Crow has much worse odds than Miracle does. So I'm wondering, should we go with Miracle on this? We're gonna have to skip though if we are, so we'll just go and do that now. Oh, that's a disappointment. Not a pattern on you. Oh, the stats are really nice though. I might try that cross again with those two because that's a really nice statted horse. It's just really boring coat, which is sad. I love all the interesting patterns, so that was just kind of depressing. Right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and try and beat Richard again. Let's see what happens. We'll just have to take Miracle because Miracle has the best odds. So that's all we can really do, even though we are capped.
Active Ambition in ninth has put up a big margin from Shade Smell.
Nope, not a hope. Not a hope at all. Once again, beat Richard. Can't beat the rest of the field. Crow does not have the better odds, even at this, but to be honest, we haven't really been doing much better with Miracle. So we'll give this a go, but probably won't win. Right, I'm gonna go. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna do this. There's horses breathing down my neck in every place, and Richard is going. Look at this horse beside me. Oh my god, I just can't win with this. The skill that I have on is 7% faster sprint charge, middle position preference, win in perfect position. So, right, here we go for attempt. I don't remember how many attempts we've had. Not a chance. Absolutely not a single chance. This is ridiculous. Come on, Crow. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, this horse does not have any lift at all. Okay, so we're having absolutely no luck beating Richard at this point. So I've bought this mare, Cruel Caper, who had quite good speed. So I've bred her to the stallion that we bought. So we'll see what we get out of this. Where did you come from? Like, seriously? Right, no, we're not going to keep that. Not what we're looking for, unfortunately. What about this one? Let's have a look. Oh, that's an interesting pattern. I think that's the half Appaloosa. Okay, so we're having absolutely no luck trying to beat Richard, so we're going to go ahead and see what foal we've got here out of this mare. Another bay. I really don't want any bays. So many. I like the pattern, just sad about the rest of it. Oh no, that is not one I want to keep. Stats on that are not anything great. Yeah, no. I don't like the position preferences for the race either. Right, well, we're a bit stuck because when I did race against Richard, he just, no matter what, seems to have the upper hand regardless of what we're doing. So it either means breeding a new horse, training that horse as a foal so it has better stats, because that's the one thing that I don't tend to do all the time. Because I think at this, maybe at this level, I need those extra stats, whereas before it wasn't really so crucial. I'm going to try Crow with a few of these horses. And hopefully if we can breed a decent foal, then I would train the stats on that foal. Normally I don't bother, but I would on this occasion. Let's try you two. Alright, okay, one more. Means having to train up and race another one, which is a bit of a pain. Right, not you, because your stats aren't good enough. Your stats really aren't good enough. It's gonna have to be Miracle. Right, let's have a look at these foals. See what we get. Okay. A bay, which I didn't want, but... Stats... we'll hold on for a moment. Her Majesty's Department, so that's quite a long name. Actually, that sort of looks No, I think it is bay. I think it's just... It looks bay in its picture, but it looks sort of almost like palomino, chestnutty sort of there. But we'll see. It could just be a glitch, because sometimes the horse's manes go orange in this game, so sometimes you just don't know. Another bay for sure. Right. Okay. Right, what have we got out of you? Please tell me it's better stats than the other two. And it's a pure bay. Stats aren't amazing either. Okay, so I think out of those three, that's really poor. That's also bad. Well, were you the better of the three? Kind of are. Right. I'm going to skip this to Stallion, but I have a plan. See what your preferences are. Firm front. Right, set you as stud. Because your speed's so much better than a lot of the other ones have been. Right, skip to mirror. Not keeping this one, that one can just straight up go. Because the acceleration is really poor on that. Right, let me see. That one also was like a really poor stat. I don't want anything that's as low as 59 because it's just not really much use. Right, sell. Okay, so 2, 1 and 2. Alright, let me go back to the full stalls again. Right. Okay, this one could end up... You see, that one's got really poor acceleration. Those have both got... That one's got really poor acceleration. I nearly tried them on Miracle and Moon. Let's do that this time. Just want to slowly bring those stats back up. Because the other ones just have really poor acceleration. Right, let's see what we get. I want to try and get as balanced stats as possible. Another bay. Oh no, your sprint energy is atrocious. No, I'm not even going to entertain that one. That one go. Yep, no, and your preferences for tracks are not what I want either. Right. Okay. Ooh! That's cute. Right. Your stats are... I don't really know. Your stats better than your father is the question. No. They're not. Which is sad, because I actually kind of like that horse. We'll try this like twice, and if it doesn't give us anything good, then we'll just skip and go back to the other horse again and try again. Right, okay, so we want to use you and you. Oh, that's a very pretty coat. Please don't be terrible. Ah, disappointing. Disappointing. Very pretty. Very pretty, but... Oh wait, I meant to sell you, not... Not. Right, this one can be sold as well, because it seems that you're not gonna throw anything quite as good. Let's try this full now. Okay. Oh, okay. That's decent. The acceleration's poor, but... see what we can do. Right, let's try these two together here and see what we get. I'm hoping that their stats might balance each other out, possibly. Okay, I'm not even worried about coats right now. Not what I wanted. At all. But I suppose it's not too bad. Let's see, compared... I mean, compared to this, yes, this is a 63, 63, 60, but at least this has no 60s. Although it's really horrible preferences, as kind as that one does too. I'd rather not breed in. Well, I'll try it. I guess this is the thing. It's really hard to know right now. I know what I want, but I'm not getting it. Okay, let's have a look. Come on, give me decent stats. I mean... We'll hold on to that one for the minute, because that's 2 3s and a 60. Let's see what this is. Ooh! These are decent stats. Oh, your speed has just broken my heart. Your speed's horrendous. Do you know what? I'm just got to do that anyway. Because I really like that coat. Such a shame about the rest of it. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so 61, 63, 63. Okay, so that's a hard middle. Firm front. Right, okay. Firm middle. Right, how much is it for the caretaker? Right, we'll go ahead, we'll do that. Okay. Right, the fun bit begins now of training this.
1 length behind its last design. They straighten up for home and it's
There's
just
absolutely no
computer.
way to do this. I don't know.
Miracle fiction. Looking good, riding well. Just behind. It's 1 length behind.
I don't know that this is going to work because these horses are insane. The speed of them is insane. It's so fixed. I'm going to lose again. Oh, I hate this game.
Mysterious Miracle in second position. In second place, dueling with Mysterious Miracle. Active Ambition.
Oh my god, can we please just this time, please, please beat this other horse. Come on, Miracle, go! Go! Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Finally! Finally we beat that horse. I hated that race.
Mysterious Miracle.
I hated that race so much.
Third at the line. Friday's Fragments.
Oh my god. The relief I have right now is insane. I'm gonna say this. Level 18, this Lincoln Abbey rival race is one of the most hard races I've ever done in this game so far. Even though we trained up 2 other horses that I thought would end up being better, Miracle has still been the better of the horses. I think... Wow. I'm genuinely impressed. I'm impressed too, Richard, because that was horrible. I have been looking up and quite a few other people have had trouble with this race, so I'm going to try and give a little bit of advice on this. I don't think this is a race that you can just easily do. I've even seen a lot of people who have gone and created a custom horse to then try and bypass and complete that one. And it doesn't seem to be much easier. So what I would say, I think, with this, like, if we have a look at Miracle, because this is the horse that I just used to win that, okay? They were 2,000 meters, medium distance, and a middle position preference. I've seen some people say that they prefer a back position preference, some people prefer a front. I think that's up to the individual, really. I would have liked a front position preference horse, but the problem I was finding is, if it wasn't Richard in front of me, it was the other horses that were away in front with that race. And I've done that race about 12, 15 times. I tried Miracle, I tried Crow, and I tried that new horse that we bred and trained up as well. So there's quite a few different horses that I used there to try and do that. I just didn't have any luck with the other 2. For example, Crow I tried, who was a firm front and actually had a better distance because that race was 2,800 meters, I think. And actually my horse, the Miracle, that only had 2,000 meters, did better in it. So I did try with a firm front rower. And we also tried with this one, which was a middle firm and basically same kind of distance. So I was quite frustrated with that. That was a very frustrating race. I was really sort of getting quite fed up with it, to be honest, because I was having such a hard time trying to get it anywhere with it. See, Crow is a stallion, so like we'll have a look at their starting stats again. So let's see. So there's Miracle, 61, 63, 63. I think ideally you probably want to breed a horse that, if you can, at level 8 with 63, 63, 63. I think that's going to give you the best chance of winning that race. I just unfortunately didn't get one. Like, Crow was one I tried, and he's a 60, 63, 63. Slightly better in terms of the distance, but that doesn't seem to make any odds to me. They were firm position, or sorry, track surface, so the medium track surface was preferable for this particular one, and then they were front and this one was middle. It's a very tough race, and I think if you're lucky enough to do it the first time, that's brilliant, but it's not easy done. Hi, so I want to apologise again. I blamed your family for my father's decline. He was never the same after that race, but I never knew the true reason. I realise I've been hurting everybody unnecessarily. Sorry. Richard apologised to us. Well, it's a start at least. That's true. Yeah. Racial rival at Elder Rock and place first. Oh no! Oh no! I thought this was over. Oh no! This is... No! I don't want to do this again. 73, 73, and 67. Right, so out of all of my 3 horses, it's gonna have to be Miracle again. Is it 3,000? I wish these were just like 800 or something. The surface is a hard track preference. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so we need to breed something that has a hard track preference and then like 300 meters, and I'd kind of ideally want a front runner, but if I get a middle, I'll go with it. Miracle's probably still our best bet, so we'll go with those 2. I think the... Oh, it is actually showing the... Oh, it's cute. Please, 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 please. Not really what I wanted. What's your preferences? Medium front. We'll skip to mare. We'll try that cross again. That could be what we're looking for. Come on, give us the right track preferences. I mean, the foal's cute, but it's not what we're concerned about right now. Oh, 59. Why do we have to get 59? It's like, it's just not useful to us. Right, what have you got in terms of preferences? Medium front. Nope. That can go. I mean, that's not bad. Try those 2. Oh, interesting coat. Right, Oh, okay. Yes, very happy with that. Very happy with that indeed. Right. This is definitely a good one. I'm pleased with that. That's a near perfect. Please don't have a very... I actually just realised I didn't check the preferences at all. Very hard middle. This is basically perfect. Basically perfect. It's not completely perfect, but it's basically perfect. I will breed those two again, just on the off chance that I get something even better, but because that seemed to be a really good cross between the two of them. So we'll do that again. You never know, really. Ooh, interesting coat. It's not bad stats. Let's just have a look at this. Not as perfect, but we'll leave it there for the moment. I'm trying to think, should I... I suppose I do have better mares there. So. Interesting coat. I'll do another cross of that one. Because those seem to be, at least, they're a decent cross. Then we just need to go and train that new mare that we just bred. Okay, let's breed them. That will just leave, and we'll start training this new one down here. Okay, so this is our new racehorse, so... Right, rename this one. Okay, so we have Robust Miracle here. We're going to go ahead and start training this horse up. Okay, Robust Miracle is now fully trained. So, even though it's going to, be capped, I just wanted to fully train it anyway. Alright, so, let's see if we can go and beat Richard. Okay, so, his horse is 73, 67. So mine is still better there, although it does have the perfect track and both of the preferences, whereas my preference here is a very hard track, slightly bigger distance, so this horse might not work, but it's a reasonably good shot.
Death Stranger next.
Alright, we just need to maintain this. Right, let's go. Come on, just keep going, just keep going. Oh gosh, I'm gonna run out of steam. Oh god. Oh, we're fine. Oh my gosh. We did it first try with Robust Miracle. So pleased with that. Blimey, I didn't know you had that in you. Neither did I, to be honest, after linking Abbey. For that was nearly the death of me, that last race. It was horrible. Okay, let's go collect that. I'm blown away by how far you've come in such a short time. I told my father about it and he opened up some more to me. I didn't know that our fathers practically grew up together, always competing, but always in the spirit of camaraderie. Maybe we should keep up the tradition. Put all that this hostility behind us? I guess we must. Right. So collect 20,000 income from the homestead. Okay, so that's literally all we have to do. That's an easy enough one. Okay, there we go. That's that done. Look, Francis, I really do apologise. Well, sure, but I still don't know if I trust you. I understand. It's going to take time. Regardless, I look forward to our next encounter. Yay! We finally leveled up to level 19. I thought I'd never see the day, honestly. That was the worst. Lincoln Abbey, level 18. The worst thing I've ever had. I mean, that second race was appealed in comparison, really, because I had a horse that was pretty well suited to it. So it didn't feel too bad, to do that. But, gosh, the rest of it was... I really just... At one point I was like, I'm about to give up because I can't do this. I think my advice with doing that level 18 race is focus on the track preferences, so the length of the race, and the surface preference. So whether that's firm ground, hard ground, soft ground, whatever it is, try and aim for a horse that suits those things, because I think otherwise you're going to find it really, really hard. And I definitely did. I really struggled with that, to be honest, with managing to do those, because we did max out 2 other horses to find out that really Miracle, once I give her the opportunity to keep doing it a couple of times and use the skills as well that you have available to you, because like some of the ones that give you like more sprint units at the end of the race, for example, or charge the sprint bar faster, I think is what's going to help. The stats are going to get capped. So anyway, we do have a bunch of new objectives and whatnot to do. But anyways, Scrubs, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye-bye.